Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. So today's video, I'm going to review two foundations for you. I did a wear test for both, so I do hope that you find it helpful. The first foundation is going to be the Smashbox. So this is the Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I have the shade 2.35 in this one. So I do a wear test for this one. You guys will see how it turns out for me. Yeah, so I hope that you enjoy that. Let me actually show you guys the texture and like the consistency of this one, because I don't think that I did that during the wear test. I'm not sure. I can't really fully remember, but let me do that now for you guys. Okay, so there's the Smashbox. I hope it focuses. So it is definitely like a thicker consistency. You guys can see that. A lot thicker. Now this one, during the filming of the video, I did find it to be just a smidget light for me because I have tanned over the weekend. I actually went away to the island over the weekend, so it was a little bit light, but it still worked out in the video. And then I'll show you guys the second foundation that we will be reviewing together. So this one is the Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation by Hourglass. So I've got the shade Beige. Now I tried this one on as well. I did a full wear test on it. You guys can see in the video how it goes. But let me also show you the consistency of this one, you guys. So this one is a little bit more like liquidy, I would say. Not too crazy liquidy, but it's a little liquidy for sure. So there's that one there. Let me just kind of blend it out. Has a nice consistency to it. So there is the Hourglass right there. Okay, so enough said with that. I do hope that you guys enjoy the video and that you do find it useful, and I'll see you at the end. Hey guys, so I'm just about to head out. I wanted to try the Smashbox on for the day. So once again, this is the Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I have already tried this out. It's a little bit thick, but I like the coverage. But I wanted to show you guys how it works out. So on one side of my face, I'll use a beauty blender. That's my preferred method. And on the other side, I'll go ahead and use a brush for you guys, for those of you who like to use a brush. So let's just get right into it. I'm using the shade 2.35, so the skin tone is light medium, and the undertone is warm golden. Yes, I feel like I might need a little bit of a darker shade, but because, you know, I'm getting a tan right now, but it's okay. Yes, I don't wear any type of a primer, so that's just what it is. Let's just try it as it is. I love my beauty blender. It just makes everything so seamless. So like blended. If you guys see me looking down, it's just because my mirror is down here. It has really nice coverage. I think the one thing with this one, as I said before, is that it's like really thick. Like a thicker consistency. I think for this one too, I would recommend really like setting the face with powder, just because like if you touch your face like I do, like I pick at my face or like I'll scratch my face, I feel like this will really come off. Okay, so there's that side with the beauty blender. Let's use I'm just using the Rare Beauty foundation brush, you guys, for the other side. I think that the key with this one is to use a little bit at a time. Okay, so let's just... Um, so like already, like I'm not loving it with the brush. I'm not loving it. It's not terrible, but I just feel like the Beauty Blender really lets it kind of seep into the skin a little bit, makes it look a little bit more flush with my skin and like more natural. Like with this one, you can really see that the color is slightly off. I tanned over the weekend, guys. I tanned so quick, and I bought this foundation before the weekend, so you know how that goes, right? This will be a nice color for me in the fall and even the winter. Not so much in the summertime. I should have thought of that. I mean, it's not bad actually once you've blended it out. I think with this one as well, my tip is just to really make sure the nose area is done well. Otherwise, it's going to kind of crinkle and like crease or like not look blended around the nose, if that makes sense. Okay, let me just do my concealer and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm all done. I just did a little bit of concealer, kept it very basic. I don't want like a pound of makeup on today, and then I just set everything using my beauty blender with the Huda Beauty. I mean, I think for the most part it looks nice. It does look a little bit patchy in like certain areas. I don't know if you guys can see, but I don't know. For the most part, it looks pretty good. I will most likely check in with you guys probably later on tonight. It's pretty early. Let me check the time for you guys. I'm using my phone to film. Let me check the time. All right, so it's 11 o'clock my time. So I'll probably check in at the end of the day, like later in the afternoon, just so you guys can see. But that's the brush side, and this is the sponge side. All right, see you guys later. Hi guys, so I'm doing my final check-in with you guys. It is now 6 o'clock, so I have had this foundation on for about 7 hours. That's good enough for me. Please do not mind my appearance. I just took a nap. I am done with the day, so I just want to wash this off. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. Still like a lot of the, you know, issues around the nose, around the like the jaw and the mouth area. Once again, this is the Beauty Blender side. This is the brush side. I think that the other thing about this foundation is that because it's such a thick consistency, it really grabs and holds on to dry skin, which I am not a fan of. I really do like my foundations to look and feel like skin. Yeah, like I don't want that thick, cakey, heavy look. So I feel like this is kind of giving me that type of a vibe. It's not the worst foundation. It's actually not bad. I just, you know, I just feel like it doesn't blend as good as I want it to, and it doesn't give me the result that I'm looking for. So not a horrible foundation by any means, but it's really not something that I would repurchase just for myself. So yeah, I hope that this helps. See you guys. Hey guys, good afternoon. So today I'm gonna go ahead and try the Hourglass foundation. So this is the Hourglass Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation. It's the Vanish. So you know how they have like the stick Vanish foundation? This is the liquid. So I just wanted to try this one out. Let's give it a wear test. It's about 2 o'clock. Let me actually check the time. Oh, it's 2:30. Okay, so I had a few things to do today. I'm just chilling at home, so I'm not going out. Let's give this one a whirl. So there's the foundation. I felt like, you know what, you guys, I have to be honest. I did go in and exchange this just the other day. I ordered it. I got it to my doorstep, and it was like complete liquid. Like looked like water. So I wasn't really sure if that was the consistency, if it was right, if it had gone bad. I didn't know what was going on. So I actually YouTubed a few people who have actually reviewed this one. It didn't quite look the same consistency, so I went ahead and I exchanged it. But even this one looks a little tiny bit off to me. It's got like some white. I don't know if it's just like if the foundation in itself is just separating or what the situation is, but I'm gonna give it a really good shake. The consistency is different in this one, which is good. I think it's good news. And then we will go ahead and test this one out. This side, I'm gonna go ahead and use the foundation brush. And then on the other side, we'll go ahead and use the Beauty Blender. Let's start off with the brush this time. Why not, right? It's okay, so I'm just gonna take a little bit. I'm just gonna pump it onto the brush just so you guys can kind of see. No primer, I never wear a primer. Actually, you know what, you guys, I'm gonna use my mirror, so don't mind me. I have the color Beige, if you're wondering. I'll do this side with just the brush. I think this one had very specific instructions, you guys. It said that you're only supposed to use half a pump. So I'm not going to use very much at all. And it's supposed to be like buildable. It's buildable, but I think the key with this one is to use little bits at a time, from what I understand, because I read up on it a little bit. Now I did go ahead and, I washed my face. I exfoliated pretty good today using Huda. What is it called? It's called Yo Glow. I think it's called the Wishful line that she has, like her skincare, Huda's skincare. Okay, so you can see that side. I mean, it's not bad. Okay, let's go ahead and do the other side. I'm gonna try just like half a pump, just like that. I saw a lot of mixed reviews on this one, so maybe not so much mixed, maybe more on the negative side, I would say. But why not try it out for yourself, right? And see if it works for you, because it might just be that it didn't work out for those people. I don't know, everybody's different, right? I'm gonna use a little more because just to kind of cover some imperfections. I'll use another half pump, just like that much. I don't want to overdo it. I know it's a little later in the day, you guys, but I'll still try to keep this on for as long as I can. I had a lot of things to do in the morning, and I had to go to the gym, which I'm not a gym fan. My girlfriend asked me to go, so I got caught up doing a couple things. There's that. Here, let me just kind of angle the camera. Let me actually do my concealer, and then you guys can take a good look at what it looks like. This foundation says that there is no primer needed, which is kind of cool. I never wear a primer, so that works out for me. Okay, my concealer's done. I'm just gonna go ahead and set with my powder. Okay, all done. So I want to keep it super minimal. I just want to see how the foundation kind of breaks down, how it wears throughout the day so I can show you guys. But once again, just a quick look. This side is with the brush and this is with the Beauty Blender. I think for the most part it looks okay. No big issues that I'm seeing right now. I will see you when I check in. Time to do a check-in. It is about 7:45 now. I put the foundation on at about 2:30, so I've had it on for quite some time. Let's take a look. I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't look like it's caking or anything like that, so I think it would be quite buildable. I did build right in this area just because I have some more imperfections there that I wanted to hide, and I think it did really good. So yes, I would definitely recommend this one. Okay, so that was the wear test for both. Now, when I'm looking at both foundations, just in comparison to one another, I think that this one is a little bit too thick, as I said in the video, for my liking. I think like it didn't go on so nice, like the application wasn't as good. So yeah, so it is a good foundation for those of you who want like a full coverage, but I just don't know how this is going to work if you do want to build with it, right? So maybe just use little bits at a time. Maybe it'll work out for you. Didn't quite make the mark for me, okay? And then the Hourglass was a little bit better for sure. Like, I enjoyed it. I think it has a very high price point. And when I take that into consideration, I feel like it's not quite worth it in terms of value. I think that there are a lot of foundations out there on the market that you can get at a great price and they just knock it out of the ballpark, right? Like they do such a phenomenal job. But this one, I mean, if you guys want to splurge and try it out, it's definitely not bad. The key to this one is just half a pump, whether you use a sponge or a brush or your fingers, just start by doing little bits at a time because you'll be able to blend it out a lot better and you'll be able to build with it. So that's it for the video, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. On the next video, you will see that I do review 2 more foundations for you guys, and I hope you enjoy that. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.